his tech skill is on point.
Yeah, I believe he goes for the C-bounce needles. I haven't seen that too much from him, but a lot of pivot tilts. If he blocks something and he's a little bit out of range, best believe he's not going for dash grab or dash attack. He will do pivot forward tilt, get the optimal punish, and just keep his strings going. Also a very young player, one of the best in all of Canada, and kind of a sleeper. I feel like people don't see players from this province
haven't heard much of him, but like...
And the winner of this goes on to fight Gluttony. That is going to be one for the books.
I don't know about that, because the Rosa versus Wario matchup is bad.
Well, actually...
Dabuz has traveled to Germany and France before, or Germany or France, I forgot which one. But he's played he's played Gluttony, and it didn't look good. It did not look good.
When I was sitting down and playing Gluttony, I asked him what matchups he thinks Wario's good in.
And he said
top
Rosa?
tiers, and the first one he said was Rosa.
That's really interesting. Okay. I'm actually looking forward to watching them play, because they did play a while ago, so things might have changed now.
Yeah, he could have learned something new. And also, if we see the bike usage similar to his set against DSS, that is a good way to get rid of Luma immediately. And then you've got Rosa all by her lonesome, and that's when it's very easy to tack the damage onto her. Either way, I'm really looking forward to this set, man. Strike is a treat to watch, and
this is going to be an uphill battle for Strike, though, because Dabuz is so insanely good at this matchup. He's so good at this matchup. His record against Void is solid. His record against my Sheik is pretty solid. His record against any Sheik is solid. So Dabuz is like pretty much one of the best Sheik counters, in my opinion. So let's see. Oh, first match goes to Lila. Interesting. I don't necessarily think this is a bad Sheik stage. I actually think Sheik is good on this stage. It's just a little bit odd. Like, I would personally always prefer FD or Smash over Lilat.
Yeah, I feel like Sheik's one of those characters who really needs to get her auto cancel windows perfect, have that even ground so you don't accidentally land in a heap of bouncing fish or something like that. I know how you love to go for the bouncing fish onto the stage. Right. No lag. That's trickier here.
Yeah, you can do that much easier here. And the stage is not bad for Sheik because the boundaries aren't as big as like Battlefield or like even FD. So you can kill from the side much earlier.
All right, this juggle from Dabuz and just gonna eviscerate his stock there. Only 50% on Strike and only 8 on Dabuz. This is looking pretty easy for him so far, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see him adapt. Of course, we were talking about how you need to know the Rosa matchup in 2018 to be competent, right? But it's very hard to prepare against one of this caliber.
And let's dropping Dabuz, he's one of the harder players to let's drop because you notice how every time he's on the edge, he'll take a little bit of his time. So like take his time and then decide what to do. He'll almost never immediately pick an option. And that throws a lot of people off.
Yeah, Dabuz, such a passive player, but also not someone I'd say is explicitly campy at this point.
Well, the way I see his playstyle is not specifically campy, because usually he doesn't run away. He's close to his opponents, but he doesn't commit to anything.
Exactly.
But he doesn't run away from them. He actually tries to be as close as possible usually to get the punish, but he's just not committing to anything.
He's like that dude at the club that goes up to you and says, yeah, bro, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
And he never throws the first punch.
Oh! That was so close.
Strike! That would have been crazy. The diamond cutter right there. But Dabuz, his defense is always on point. He's pressing those L and R buttons at the right times. It looks deceiving. You're like, oh, he just mashed an air dodge out. No, the timing on that is very deliberate.
When he floats and lands and air dodges, sometimes it looks like he's spamming air dodge, but he knows what he's doing. He's like floating a certain direction while pressing air dodge at the same time to make it as tricky as possible.
Right. He's one of the players who will drift back and forth repeatedly, choosing left, right, and put small gaps between his air dodges to get out of a lot of frame traps.
And he mixes up his drifting too. Like sometimes he'll drift to the left and then to the right.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And then other times he'll just drift to the left.
Oh, the up smash out of shield. These damage exchanges are so bad for Sheik. Rosa, especially with Luma at her disposal, is just going to out-damage her hit for hit. Hit the up smash on the wrong one.
Yeah, a little bit desperate, but I can't really blame him. He's behind by so much. Kind of needs to make something happen right now.
As a character like Sheik, it's so hard to come back from getting killed at an early percent like that, especially when you haven't hit your opponent too much.
Exactly. If you're behind with Sheik, it's usually a very uphill battle, especially against like defensive type characters like Rosa. I think that's it. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, that was definitely stronger than I thought it was.
Oh, yeah, no. Sheik is light, and Forto, he had max rage. Sheik was like 130, so grabbed him near the edge. So I was pretty sure that was going to kill.
Also, in Smash
I've died early with Sheik enough times to know,
that's true.
To know what kills and what doesn't.
If there's anyone who would be the expert on that.
I'm very knowledgeable on the early deaths.
He's your guy for that.
If it's one thing I know, it's that.
But yeah, in Smash 4, even just a couple paces away from the edge could be a huge difference in the kill percent. It's a very strange phenomenon. That's why I thought he was going to hang on a little bit, because they were just the slightest bit away. But either way, Strike going to counterpick him to Sheik build, classic favorite for this character. But I think it's also great for Rosa because Luma can get a second chance sometimes here.
Yeah, she can recover from the platform. Yeah. I would really like to see Strike try to use more fair in this matchup, specifically rising fairs. Because if you do a rising fair, there's not much Rosa can do. You can just retreat it and you're fine. And rising fairs are more likely to hit Rosa because she's such a tall character.
Exactly.
And if you happen to hit a fair on Luma like he just did, you can just string Luma with fair and kill him.
Yeah, just forget about Rosa. Just get rid of the star. That's what you need to do. But Dabuz showing that he doesn't need Luma around to be dangerous. Up smash still such a good anti-air.
Yeah, and of course Dabuz has counter options to fair. Like you just saw, he up smashes landing fair. So Strike can't just carelessly throw out fairs. He needs to think smartly about his fairs. But he wasn't doing enough fairs in the first game, so I really hope... Wow.
This man is crazy.
80% of the time you don't want to air dodge. There's certain specific percents where that's a 50-50, but it was not a 50-50 at that percent.
And what you're actually trying to do against, especially Luma, is stick out an aerial because of the way she works. She's like the Pikmin where anything will clank her.
Right, it'll clank, yeah.
So you could just do a long-lasting aerial like Nair as Sheik.
Right, if you have a fast, assuming you have a fast aerial, which Sheik does, yeah.
Yeah, and the worst case is that you're going to take the Rosalina up there for minimal knockback.
But you won't die.
Right. Okay, Strike really getting battered up here.
Yeah, this is looking rough.
He's already been lapped.
Like I said, this is one of Dabuz's best matchups. He was just practicing with Blank earlier, so he's warmed up in the matchup feel.
Of course, a player who will always look at his bracket in advance, find the best available practice of that character, and do his best to make sure he's on point. Oh, okay, I like that, skipping the edge, though.
Yeah, good mix-up. Yeah. And like you said, even in a matchup he's so confident in, even in a matchup that he's beaten so many good Sheiks at, he will still find like one of the better Sheiks to practice with. Yeah. That's how much like work this guy puts like into practicing and making sure he wins the sets he does. Wow.
Oh, and the retreating neutral air off the stage. Yeah, that was destructive.
Not close.
No. All right, well, Strike has got one last chance here to take a game from Dabuz, keep himself alive in this tournament, but to run 3 looks very unlikely at this stage.
It's tough, especially considering both games, both game 1 and 2, Strike died from an up air, his first stock, and that kind of set the tone of the match, both games. Yeah. If you die to an up air at low percent, and Rosa's still at low percent, it's extremely hard to make a comeback. And he goes for a raw bounce kick again, just like the previous game. Interesting, I don't see many Sheiks go... Oh my god, I don't see many Sheiks go for that at low percent.
I gotta say, I love how Dabuz manipulates the weak up airs to guarantee a strong up air immediately afterward. Even if he's not getting those kills, still a lot of damage. You get Rosa and Luma tag teaming you.
And even if you get up,
Dabuz is so...
I think if Luma hit him, he would have died.
Luma definitely hit him there. All right, gonna go for a melee-esque recovery there.
Oh, wait, isn't...
Yeah,
wow,
he went for it. Yeah, he went for it at the first stock of last game.
Yeah.
He tried to go for downer out of it and dropped it, but having a little more percent on Sheik made it
easier. Is he gonna JV him?
No way, I don't think so. But Dabuz definitely the type of dude who would.
Wait, so question. If Luma single hits you, does it have more knockback than if Rosa and Luma hit you? I'm pretty sure it does. Or is it specifically certain moves?
Yeah,
it's probably specifically certain moves.
And like where you hit them, where they DI.
Right, okay. Yeah. This is not looking good for Strike. And Sheik is a hard character to make comebacks with because you don't really have any like great setup. You need to make clean play happen. Like you just need to outplay your opponent over and over. Yeah. And it's hard to outplay someone like this good at this matchup, like in neutral over and over.
Very similar to characters like Sonic and like zoning characters where if you take the first stock, you're probably going to win the game. But if you lose it, you're at a huge disadvantage. As good as Sheik is on paper, it's so hard to make these kills happen. And that perfect play, like you said, repeatedly over and over again to chisel away your opponent's life.
And I think the main difference maker in this set was the up airs, the juggling, and the neutral game. Like Dabuz has been in neutral like way more than Strike. And Sheik mains or Sheiks usually should win neutral the majority of the time. So if you're not winning neutral with Sheik, then it's a rough time ahead for you.
It's tough against Rosalina. Very similar to melee ice climbers, how your attacks will have additional hit lag because you're colliding with 2 bodies. I can throw off your fastball timing, your spacing, a whole bunch of things.
A lot of things you need to pay attention to.
Strike.
Okay, what's the mix-up? See what I mean? Dabuz always, like, he's a very patient person. He'll always take his time on the edge. He's not going to rush his options.
All right, that long-lasting hitbox of neutral air still just forcing Sheik away, and Dabuz yet to crack 100% in, I think, the entire set, but definitely the last 2 games.
Oh, yeah. And that's it.
Wow, what
dominating.
A brutal set.
I didn't expect anything less. I knew it was going to be a 3-0. I didn't think it was going to be a triple 2-stock.
Right.
But I can't say I'm surprised, Max.
Yeah, Sheik is definitely one of Dabuz's favorite characters to fight.